Hello and welcome to this Online College of Coding video tutorial series. This is video 1 in the series of intermediate breaky blocks in Unity. In this video, we'll be creating a paddle for the player to control with the mouse. Before watching this video, it's recommended you've seen the Introduction to Unity videos and also the Intermediate Programming Concepts series. Let's get started. The player in Breaky Blocks is a paddle that moves back and forth with the mouse cursor. To make the paddle, we have a 2D image that we will attach to a quad. The first step is to import the paddle asset package into our project. Make sure the paddle image is selected and press import. Now in the hierarchy, use the Create 3D Object menu to select a quad and then rename the quad in the inspector to paddle. From the project browser, drag the paddle image, which is in the textures folder, onto the quad in the hierarchy. If you double click on your quad and press the 2D button, you'll focus right in on it. To fix the stretching within the image, we need to change the scale of the quad and also update its shader to fix the coloring as well. To fix the image scaling, set the scale on the x-axis to 1.5 and the y-axis 0.75. Then, to make the paddle draw with transparency, which will get rid of this weird stuff, use this menu to change the paddle's shader to unlit transparent. Awesome. Now with the paddle selected in the hierarchy, go to the inspector and remove the mesh component with the component settings menu. While we do need a collider on our paddle, we don't specifically want a mesh collider. Using the add component button in the inspector, go down to new script and type in the name paddle. Make sure the language is set to C#. Then choose Create and Add. In the Assets folder now, we need to right click and create a new folder called Scripts. Then drag our paddle script inside the folder and we can open up our script to edit it in MonoDevelop. The public variable speed will let us control the amount of movement the paddle performs on the scene in relation to the amount of movement from the mouse on the desk. In the update function, we're creating a variable xpos to store the value of the mouse's movement along the x-axis multiplied by the speed variable. Then we add the x position of the paddle onto the xpos variable to get the new position for the paddle, and the last line of code uses our xpos variable to give the paddle a specific position in the scene on all three axes, making sure that no matter where we placed it originally, it'll always be set to the correct place by this script while the game's running. Now save the script and return to Unity. When we press play, our paddle follows the mouse cursor. Fantastic. I'll see you in the next video.